How do I get rid of that? Oh. Is anyone here? Where's my chat?
No one's spoken yet.
Okay. Hello. Oh, hello. I'm glad that's better. Hello, Spiral. Thank you both for coming back across. This is all a learning curve for me. I'm back on and it's fixed. I have no idea what I'm doing, love. This is only the second time I've done a live, and I learnt a few things the first time, and clearly I'll be learning a few more things the second time as well, and probably the third and the fourth. Hello, Paula. Welcome in. And Paul, welcome in also. All good this time. Excellent. That's what I want. And the really great thing for me too is that I don't have to stand sideways to read the chat. So it's good for me and it's good for you. It is a beautiful view, isn't it, Samir? Hello, TD Knives and Adventures. Welcome in. Haven't seen you out and about lately. I've been so busy. I have been so busy. Cemetery Walks, welcome in. Tracy, hello, Tracy. Oddly eccentric. Good to see you here. Lazy Days, Jess and Lisa, hello, welcome in to my second live stream. We've already had a few glitches, but we're getting there. Hello, Off-Grid World. That's Laurie. Welcome in, Laurie. You read me, Susan. Yes, I do indeed, Samir. Hello, Gathoni. Midlife Power, welcome in. So today, what I learnt last time is you don't put your phone on the battery pack when it says 15% battery left. So today I'll put it on the battery pack when we're about 15 minutes in. And hopefully it'll keep going. Yeah, Tech, I know. Hi, Jess. How are you, Jessie Journals? Welcome in. It is. It's a beautiful spot. The leaves are just starting to bud on the trees again. So soon it'll all be green. Oh, yeah, don't forget to smash the like button because everyone smashed the like button, but it was on the first one. So the first one's got 10 likes, but it only went for 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So you got to smash the like button on this live. Driving daily. Hi there. Shawnee, hello. You're here too. Welcome in. Jason, hi. Just Jason Keto is in the house. Done, liked up. Thank you, Dora. And this time I've put my phone on data. So remember last time, if you were here last time, I made the mistake of trying to walk off the veranda to take you over to see the cows. And we got halfway across the driveway, which is only like, 5 meters away. And my phone disconnected. So this time I've thought to put it on to, data roaming. So with any luck, we can actually get across the driveway and see the pregnant cows and maybe give them a feed. It all depends. Depends if I can get there or not without my phone disconnecting. Yeah, good deal. Yes, indeed. See, I'm learning. Every day I learn something new. What a beautiful day. 23 Fahrenheit last night. I think it's about 8 degrees Celsius here at the moment. And it was about 2 or 3 degrees when I got up. So it was cold, but it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer. Here, come look at this tree. I've got to show you this. Can you see all the hot pink flowers? Probably the wrong. Hello, Okies Eden, welcome in. Lots and lots of bees on it. It is beautiful, isn't it? It's my black currant bush, and it's huge, like huge. It sort of is over the height of the house even. They're stunning. They really are. These bright, hot pink flowers. And yeah, the black currant is very, it's very bitter. Like I've got a few of these around the property, and even my chickens won't eat the berries off them just because they're so tart. But they make great jams, and also blackcurrant cordial. I'll make blackcurrant cordial with them as well. You are always welcome to vacation here, mainly off-grid. It's an awesome colour, yeah. I don't bother pruning this one, I just let it get bigger and bigger, but the ones I collect the fruit of, I keep them a lot smaller. Yeah, I love cordial too, it's great. It's very pink. Hello, the Green Journey, welcome in. Welcome in. Brun, hello. Oh my goodness, do I owe you a couple of emails? I'm so sorry. I've just been so busy. I've been so busy. But I think of you often, and I keep thinking I've got to write to Brun. Pumpkin spice. You don't like pumpkin spice? No, everything's growing madly here. Let's see how far we can get. Look at the grass. Can you see the grass down there? It's so long. And it wasn't even there like hey James, hello. I'm glad you got here earlier this time. Last time I remember you came in just as I was finishing. Well, it's not that I was deliberately finishing. It finished. See, I'm not a massive I'm not a massive fan of pumpkin, but I do like all the Christmas spices, you know, all the cinnamons and gingers and nutmegs and things like that. So I'll take the spices, but not necessarily the pumpkin part. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Maybe I should try it again. I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I have tried pumpkin. Hello, Cane Corso, welcome in. You like pumpkin pie? You know, I've never tried it. I have never tried pumpkin pie. And look, there's my weeping cherry. Do you think my phone will cut out if I try and walk over to it? I should try. Yeah, okay. Well, I've planted some pumpkin seeds, and actually, my neighbour gave me a pumpkin. All right, we're going to try and get to the weeping cherry and hope that my phone doesn't disconnect from the internet. Okay, it looks like I can't. But there's the weeping cherry. I know. Oh, this is a bummer. How am I ever going to be able to take you guys around my property if I can't leave the veranda? Yeah, retreat, I did. But, I mean, it's not even like I got that far. It's like 4 meters from the veranda. But isn't it a beautiful weeping cherry? And look, you can see some cows. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Starlink. I don't have Starlink. Okay. All right, Starlink Mini. I'll have a look. I did. We've still got some. The garden's looking a bit scruff. Just stand on the veranda and show us what you can see from there. We'll be happy. Well, that's good because it's about the only thing I can do. Now we'll go around this side. Yeah, maybe. Over it? What are you over? You're over my live already? It's only 10 minutes in. You can't be over it. No, I've got to give the fountain a clean. It looks good when the fountain's going. And when the garden bed's been weeded. It hasn't been weeded. If I keep doing these lives, I'll be hosting. Yeah, maybe. It's a big wisteria over there, and it goes all the way along the side of the garage, and then that's the maple. And then over here, that's another weeping cherry. It's a hot pink one. It's not out yet, clearly. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's well, it's spring here. So it's sort of it's a nice season. The only thing I don't like about spring is knowing that summer's coming after it. You know, so do a video of it and then do yeah. Well, maybe. I've seen other people do that where they've done a video and then they've played the video and then done a live chat over the top. Which is a good alternative, maybe a good it's a good something. I can't think of the word. I love your cows. They're so cute. They are, aren't they? Yeah. It's gorgeous. It could be a good video idea. Yeah, I've seen other people do it and it works quite well. The only thing is I don't like, I don't mind the winter. I mean, we get snow up here. Full of good options. Yes, you are. Hello, Paris Village Vibes. Welcome in. Hello. J&B. Welcome in, my love. Good to see you. Chef Zed. Hello, beautiful. Benki Train. Benki Train, is that how I say it? Everyone hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. Oh, we've got 28 likes. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Thank you, everyone. And that's my friend Midlife Power. She lives in Denmark and she has a wonderful channel. Well worth a visit. Chef Zed is well worth a visit. In fact, you all are. You all have good channels. All my friends are here. You love my accent. Ah, well, thank you. It is sort of like a Australian English mix. So, hello, Ari's animal friends. Welcome in. Yeah, you're welcome, my love. A lot of Australians think I sound English, and all my English family think I sound Australian. So it is sort of a bit of a mixture. There's certain words and things that I say that very much have an English dialect to them. And over there in the corner, I've got a statue. I'd love to take you over there to see it, but I can't, clearly. You just got to use your imaginations. So that's what's so great about this. We can just imagine things. Like you can imagine that down this path there's a chicken coop, which I'd planned to take you to. I just can't show it to you. But the power of imagination is good. So what do you think of my back garden? It's looking quite pretty, even if it is a bit scruffy. How are the chicks doing? Oh, 17 eggs and only 3 chicks hatched, which was a bit disappointing. I do remember you. Of course I remember you. Love it except for the cold. Yeah. Look, the cold has its advantages. Thank you, Christine. Animal Lover Channel. Thank you. Beautiful and green. I love it. Thank you, Cemetery Walks and Old Things. See, my camellias have finally stopped flowering. Oh, there's a single one left. Here it is. These camellias started flowering. Oh, gee, they were flowering the entirety of autumn. And then I don't know if you saw any, like my autumn video, they were flowering. And then in my winter video, they were flowering. And even when it was snowing, they were flowering. Oh, thank you. It's so lovely. Oh, bye. Thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Can we get over here? Can we get over here? That, I think, is a heath. And then over here in the warmer months, I set up all the tables and chairs. Your weather is so different to us here in Queensland. Yeah, it sure is. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate that. And then over here, the rhododendron is just coming out too. Ah, Paula. Yes, your birthday week. Have you managed to eat all that pie yet that your sister brought over? God, there was so much pie. You're so lucky to have a sister that brings you pie on your birthday. It is beautiful, isn't it, Jessie? And this is a cherry tree. It's not in flower yet, but it will be soon. But the bees are already buzzing around it. Like you probably can't hear them through my phone, but my goodness, they're loud. And then we're going to walk along the veranda. Look, there's my big bellows. Look at those. Aren't they fantastic? Hello, Joy Joseph. I'm doing well. It's cold, of course, because I'm in the Alpine region. My friend Mutiara, or Dora in Queensland, who's Explorer Dora 80, she's been having lovely weather because she's in Queensland. And, I watch her and she's wearing like knee-length leggings and singlets. And I've got like 14 layers on. How many acres do I have? Quite a lot. Let's say it's well over 160 acres that I have. Thank you, local reviewer 82. Hello, Poetic. Nice to see you there still. Woohoo! Yeah, 1,000 was good. I got to 1,008 the first time, and then it dropped down and got to 999. And then I got up to 1,003, and then it went back down to 999. And then this morning it dropped to 1,000. So, but that's okay, Every day you lose some and you gain some, and it just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. How many cows and sheep do I have right now? Sheep, I don't have a lot left. I stopped breeding the sheep a few years ago. The sheep are pretty, you're right. Oh yeah, look, Paula, everyone's does, I think. Here I am. I'm not the cow. Although some people would argue that maybe I am. But, oh, man, what was I saying? I was saying something. It was so good too. What was I talking about? Oh, sheep and cows, yeah. Because I don't have a job, like my farm is my job, and trying to grow food for us to eat, and I sell eggs to my neighbours. And if we have a good hay season, I can get enough hay for us, for our own animals, and then I can sell some and put a little bit of money in the bank. But as you can see, the grass isn't overly long, and so what happens is the last couple of years I didn't have any excess hay to sell. So I've been living off my savings, and what that means is that really I need to make more money, because some seasons the hay is dreadful. Now, if I sell a sheep, I might get $60 to $100 for a sheep. If I sell a cow, I could get $1,200 to $1,500 for a cow. So it makes more sense financially for me to give my paddocks over to cows rather than the sheep. So I'm just letting the sheep naturally retire. You know, they just live their best life here until they're not. Hey, Real Thoughts Project, welcome in. And then some of the neighbours, hay, yeah, getting hay, yep, okay. Oh, thank you for putting out some links there, Sandra. Yeah, they do. Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you, James. I do. I have a buy me a coffee thing. And if you go to my bio, I do have a link to my buy me a coffee. And what I do is I write for 2 of the local papers for free. You know, again, they're not paying me for it, but it's helping me to learn and to improve my writing. Hello, Rosemary's Toys. It's helping me to improve my writing and basically just to build my confidence and to get my name out there. So what I do is, after the articles that I write have hit the newspaper, I upload them about a week later onto Buy Me a Coffee so that anyone can read them or give them a thumbs up or share them, or, you know, buy me a coffee. That'd be helpful too. But yeah, and it's been great because I have people from all over the world read them, and it's all about homesteading, you know, the things that I talk about in my videos and now my lives. So yeah, have to go. Who's got to go? Off-Grid World. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in, Laurie. I really appreciate that. Farming is tough. Yeah, I know it is. It is. Now, last time, beef cows. Yeah, they are. They're British white, my cows. So for years and years, I had Angus steers. And I started off with 3 or 4, and I grew them for a year or so, and then I sold them, and then I bought 6, and then I did the same thing, and then I bought 8, and then I bought 12. Hello, Ellen. Welcome in. And with the cows, I've got 5 or 6 in this paddock. They're all younger ones. Can one of the moderators share the buy me a coffee link? Okay. Otherwise, I can maybe put it in the video description after the video's finished too. I can do technology. I'm just very slow at it, so I can't do it while I'm doing this. I probably can, but I don't know how, and I'd panic, and then I'd just lose everyone, and it'd all turn to, well, you know what it'll turn into. Have I thought about getting more beef and packing the meat and selling it? Yeah, no, too much. I think it's too cold up here. Like, even keeping the amount of animals I've got through our snowy winters is hard work. And we also have I'm doing great, thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, our growing season is so short that I would have to be able to grow a lot more hay to sustain a lot more animals. So I've got 6 younger cattle in this paddock, and they're approaching the 2-year mark. And then in the other paddock over here, that one on the other side of the driveway, I have 8 or 10 pregnant heifers, and the bull. Where's the tractor? Honey, you come on more lives when I have them, and I'll get a tractor. It might take a few years, okay? Don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I've been here over 10 years now, and I'm still waiting for a tractor. Hello, Mikey Blazer. Conspiracy Queen. Thank you. It is beautiful. It's a lot of work, but it's beautiful. It would be less work if I had a tractor. Is that a cherry or dogwood? Which one? This one here? That's a black currant. Just make sure it's red. You have my word. It will be red. Well, it might be orange, actually. The pink flowering tree, that is a black currant. They have the most amazing flowers. Yeah, you like it, Conspiracy Queen? I have a few of these around the property. Most of them are cut shorter because they're the ones I actually get the black currants from. Whereas this one, I've just let it go, and it's turning into a huge bush. It's over the height of the house. But I keep it purely for the flowers. I mean, isn't it just amazing? It really is. All right, so I see we're 28 minutes in. So what I'm going to do, unlike last time when I waited for my phone to tell me it had 15% battery life left, I'm going to attempt to put this on the battery charger now. And so I'm just putting my phone in the tripod. Hopefully it won't fall out. Okay, we're doing okay. We're still here. Okay, and I do that. And then, where's the cable? All right. Hopefully, it's plugged into the charger, and the charger's on. Buy her one. What are we doing? Who's buying what for who? Is someone going to buy me a tractor? That would be awesome. Oh. Okay. I'd love a tractor. But it's got to be a 4-wheel drive tractor. That's the other thing, because our land's quite steep. Not that you'll ever get to see it until I get Starlink or something, apparently. My mum been wanting a tractor and we hardly ever need one. Yeah, we need one here though. My driveway is 1.4 kilometers long, and it's very steep. And you know, it needs regular maintenance. So it's flat here, and then you get through the wooden gate. Yeah, new phone. You get through the wooden gate, and then the driveway sort of like drops down, and it winds through the bush. And as it winds down, it just gets further and further down, and we're further and further up here. So I really need a tractor for that, for the drive, for maintenance. And also, it would be good to be able to actually do my own hay and not have to pay a contractor to do it every year. Conspiracy Queen, that's a hike. Yeah, really good for your thighs and your ass. Hello, Mikey Blazer. Welcome back. Yes. Yeah, look, it's good. You get a workout while you're working. You have someone else come do it. The hay? Yeah. I don't have a tractor, so I have to. Usually they come and cut your hay, and then it lays flat for a day or two, and then they come back and they rake it into like windrows, and they'll leave it in windrows for like a day or two, and then they come back and they bale it, and then you're racing to try and get it inside the barns and under cover before it rains. But I don't know how much hay we're going to get this year. Already it should be really, really long in the paddocks, and it's just not. It's just not. All right, 32 minutes. 45 likes. That is awesome. Is everyone still there? Yes. We are expecting new cars within the month. Oh, wow. That'll be exciting, Chef said. Yeah, we had a four-wheel drive Kubota. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after, Paul. A four-wheel drive Kubota. So it's orange, Mike. Or mainly off-grid, it's orange. A very dark orange. Not quite red, but bordering on. All right. So... let's go for a wander around the other side. Look at some more flowers. Although, great to see everyone. Oh, no, I was just about to show my face too, Dora. But that's okay. You can see it on the replay. And in fact, you know what I look like anyway, so it's all good. Lovely place we're going into. Yeah, you are going into your fall. Or you're going into winter, aren't you? Because you're already in fall. Thank you, Loose Screw Ranch. I appreciate that. Now, let's see. Oh, no. Which is the... in me and technology... which is the button to turn it round so you can actually see me? Do I just like randomly hit buttons now? There's like a round thing with two arrows chasing each other. Is that the right one? Oh, the suspense. That I don't know. No, you and me both, love. You and me both. Oh, you're going, Mikey? Bye, Mikey. It's starting to cool off. Susan, would you mind if I shared my channel to see your mods are giving? No, that's fine. Yes, yup. What are we all saying yes to? Oh, that's the right button, you mean? To flip the camera? The round thingy with the two arrows. Don't you love my tech speak? Round thingy, two arrows. Does it flip the camera? I think it does. Where am I? Who, me? Conspiracy Queen, do you mean? Oh, okay, yep. I am in the Alpine region of Victoria, Australia. So, considering that the last time I did this, my phone died at 48 minutes, and we're at 35 minutes at the moment. So, what do you reckon, folks? Should I flip the camera so you can actually see what I look like? But yeah, if anyone, I do similar stuff to Susan with farming and animals. Yeah, she has the most amazing channel. Lots of gardening, lots of animals, cooking. Really awesome. That's how I met Susan, her coming to watch me. That's right. That is how I met you. All right. So what do you reckon, folks? How many are still here? 28. Should I flip the camera around? Yeah, do it, says Paul. Do it, do it, do it. Go, 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 go. Ah, yes, please. Okay. I forgot to clean the screen before. Oh, well, look, you'll see something. Okay. Hello. Hi. Oh my God, I've got my glasses on. Can I read the chat? Yeah, I can. That's so much better. Well, you know, the chat's not better because I don't have my glasses on. But I look better without my glasses. There we go. Hello. Hi. I'm Susan. I'm the person you've been watching on YouTube for 18 months without actually knowing what I look like, and now you know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chef Zed. I love you. Thank you, Mikey Blazer. I have purple hair, but you probably can't tell it's purple. Oh, thank you, Oddly Eccentric. Much appreciated. Thank you, Sandra. I'm real. I really am. I really am. But yes, if I go out in the sun to show you my bright purple hair, well, you know, we'll lose connection. It looks red. My oldest, no, it is. Can you see it? It is purple. Now I've got hat hair. And I've got to find a new creative way to hold my phone. There we go, yeah. There you go. Nice purple hair. Mine was teal and purple. Hang on, who said that? Teal and purple. Ah, that sounds awesome. Teal and purple at the same time? Hey, Susan. Yeah, well, I know what you look like, clearly, but now you know what I look like too. I had longer hair last week, but I've had a lot of it chopped off. For the love of our friend Susan, what are we doing? What are we doing for the love of me? Teal brings the purple. Yeah. Off the mohawk. I'm not going to ever have a mohawk personally because my ears are too big. I don't like my ears. Hence the beanie. Anyway. Shall we flip the camera around again now? You've seen what I look like. You know I'm real. I'm real. You can see my veranda. It's not a very exciting veranda. Oh, thank you. I did a bubble ponytail off and it was oh, yeah. Yeah. When I had longer hair, I used to have like much longer hair and I always had plaits. I love my plaits. But I've got very, thank you. It does suit me, doesn't it? It's a good colour. When I had much longer hair, I used to wear it in plaits, but my hair is very fine, and I found having it plaited all the time that my hair was snapping, and it was just getting, it didn't help the condition of it to keep it plaited, so I just decided in the end that I would cut it shorter. It's my face. Yes, it is. It is. It's me. Hi. Wow. It is. This is me. This is what I look like. But you know, we're going to go back to looking at the cows, I think. So we'll do that. Oh, wow. See, I've learned something new. I know how to flip the camera around now. Woohoo! Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I like that I have a lovely smile. That's good. And we've got to 41 minutes 30. Hopefully with my... See, I've got my battery charger. You can't even see the battery charger. I've got my battery charger thing on. So hopefully it'll keep it going so I can get to an hour. Because I really wanted to get to an hour last time. I was gutted when my phone died at 48 minutes. Thank you, Debbie Sue. Great to see you. I have to drive again. Well, you stay safe on the roads. I have to do that, run out of bat. Yeah. Well, my phone, I mean, I don't even know if this is going to work, only because my phone, this phone that I'm using is like, it's well over 10 years old, folks, right? And it sort of got to the point where if the weather's cold, the battery, it can say it's on 100%, and I'll try and make a phone call and it'll shut down after 3 minutes because it's just so cold. It doesn't hold its charge very well. Look, I've got some little potted things here. This is a gooseberry. My neighbour was getting rid of a gooseberry, so I potted it up. I've only had it a week. And then this one here in this pot is an elderberry. The silent forgotten Chris. Chris, I have missed you. Where have you been? And I keep emailing you, Chris, and you never answer me. But I still love you, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Elderberry, nice. You can use those when sick. Yeah, I know. So yeah, so she gave me this gooseberry, and then I've got the elderberry here, and then this one here is a blueberry that I took from cuttings last year. And then I've got in this pot, they're red currants. I don't even know if you can see them. There you go, red currants. Those ones. So there's 4 red currant cuttings in that one, and 4 red currant cuttings in that one. And then this pot here is another red currant. So hopefully next year, yeah, I'm all set. That's right. I'll have lots of berries. And then I've got all my potted chives. And all my little parsleys. Look at these tiny little things. I planted these in July, okay? And they're my spinach, which are also really, really small. And I planted those in July as well. It's just so cold up here that still nothing's growing. And I have this old, look at that, it's falling to bits. This poor little greenhouse. And I started them off in here to try and get them to germinate, but we just haven't got much beyond the germination stage. I'll send you my private email. Yeah, thank you. Be good, because I've written to you a few times. I had all these technical questions for you about, well, what's been, or I don't actually remember what they were, but they were technical questions. But I wasn't sure if I had the correct email for you. I'm Oh, thank you. Chat later. Yes, I will. I will. I'll say hi. Has everyone had dinner yet? Dinner? It's only like 10:30 in the morning here. I'm not going to eat dinner. Lunch, maybe. I'll eat lunch. I love your porch. I know. It goes the whole way round. Hey, Merichub, welcome in. Why don't I use my content for YouTube earnings? Well, I'm not monetized yet. I don't have enough watch hours. I've got enough subs, I think, but I don't have enough watch hours. But it'd be nice to have some YouTube earnings. Yeah. The little fountain's looking a bit... Okay, we're back. We're back. What are you apologising for? You don't have to apologise. Yeah, watch my content. Play my playlist. But no, you don't have to. Everyone supports me enough. But I've got 2 playlists, and I think one's a 2024 playlist and the other one is a 2025 playlist. And I think one goes for just over 2 hours and the other one's about an hour 50 minutes or something. Past 1 a.m. And you stayed up just for me, love. I'm so glad you came in. I've missed you. I'm used to chatting with you every day and then you suddenly disappeared for 2 weeks. Yes, you are, Marichub. You've been subscribed to me for a long time. Thank you. 6, 7. Yeah, I learned earlier this year that for ads on YouTube, you have to have, I think, once you're monetized, you've got to have YouTube videos that are 8 minutes or longer for them to play mid-video ads. And so when I found that out, which I think was like in March of this year, I've made an effort to make videos longer than 8 minutes. Yeah, Chris, I really miss Laurie too. And, you know, and I forget sometimes because I was so used to being on her live every afternoon and you would be there and Chris would be there and Shadow would be there and you know, and Mr. Mudd and Teresa and so many people, and it was a real community on Laurie's channel. And I was so used to it. It was like my afternoon thing, you know. I'd get onto Laurie's channel. So it's so sad that she's passed. And I forget, and every now and again I think, oh, it's time for Laurie, and only Laurie's not there anymore. Hey, look, we've got to 49 minutes. My phone didn't make it to 49 minutes last time. I'm going to have a tree plant. That's an awesome idea. No, I don't have 3,000 watch hours. I meant for Susan for monetization. I think I've got over 1,000 watch hours, but you know, I think you need to have 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours. And I think I've got about 1,200 at the moment. But I mean, it's going up. In May of this year, I only had about 603 watch hours, so it's almost doubled since May. And I mean, that's fantastic. I'm really pleased about that. How are you for watch hours? Yeah. birds and bugs and more. I know. I was gutted when Laurie passed. I don't think any of us were expecting it. You are at 3,867 out of 4,000. Wow, you're almost there. Woohoo! Thank you, Conspiracy Queen. Laurie was a beautiful, beautiful soul. Sandra is gorgeous, Mikey Blazer, yes. Oh. So it's all your nighttime, isn't it, for many of you? Are you all going to be going to bed soon, or is dinner time? What are you all having for dinner? No? No one's having anything for dinner? No one? My chat's disappeared. I don't know whether that's because no one's chatting or because I've accidentally pressed something. But I have no chat showing up at all. Is anyone there? What have I done? See, I tried to move and now I don't know if there's anyone there. I think it must be there. I'm just not seeing it. I can try pressing buttons randomly, but then if I do that, I might just end it completely. And no one can tell me how to fix it because I can't actually read the chat. I wonder what happens if I press that. Oh God, should I press that? What's that? Oh my God, there it is. Woohoo! I got you back. Look, I pressed a button and it worked. Oh, dear me. Gotta love technology. Don't press that. No, I did, and it worked, Mel. Thank goodness. We're all eating good. Oh, you lucky things. Oh, yeah, Poetic has an awesome channel. You've got to go and check Poetic Tears out, everyone. Hello, Simple Family Lifestyle. Welcome in. I need to have lunch. What are you having for lunch, Mel? Mel's over in New Zealand. Hi, hi. Hey, Nicole. Hello, Mikey. What are you having for lunch, Mel? Cheese on toast. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I might have Vegemite on toast. And that's because I'm going to film it. Because I'm doing there's so many people who I speak to on YouTube. And they say to me, oh, we tried Vegemite and we opened a jar and we got a spoon and we got a big mouthful. And we took a big mouthful of it and it was so awful and we spat it out. So I'm actually doing a video on Vegemite and how to eat it. And only it's sort of evolved. I was hoping to have it out this Saturday. There's not a hope in hell I'm going to have it out this Saturday because it's now turning into a Marmite girl. Yeah, a lot of people are. It's turning into a video on the history of Vegemite and how it was invented and who invented it. and then from there it's going to lead into me actually doing some toast and spreading some Vegemite on it and eating it. Yeah, have some Vegemite with your cheese and toast. That sounds good. But I decided I wanted to, there's some really old historical ads, like the very, very, very first black and white TV commercial for Vegemite was this song, and we're happy little Vegemites as bright can be. Very cute little jingle. Anyway, if you put that ad or even that song in your video, you're going to get your video pulled. And so I discovered yesterday, I've been in touch with some people and I'm trying to get permission from the people that have the rights to that commercial for me to run the commercial in the video. The longest video I ever made was over an hour long. Wow. Yeah, no. Mine tend to sit between 8 and 13 minutes at the moment. But this Vegemite one, like, I've got some really good pieces of footage that I want to put in it. But they all need, I need to like fill out forms and get permission from various organisations in order to put that footage into my video. So, and I've spent like a week or so working on this video, and now it's like 4 days till I'm due to upload my next video, and I haven't got anything because I'd spent so much time working on the Vegemite one. So stay tuned for the Vegemite video. It'll be good. They say it takes 2 to 4 weeks for them to approve whether or not I can actually use those ads in my own video. And like, I could wait 4 weeks and they could say no. It's quite possible, just because I'm waiting and hoping doesn't mean it'll actually happen. I hate the idea of the copyright system using a small clip that, yeah. Well, look, thank you, Mel. Yeah, it'll be great if they do say, yes, because I think now that it's turned into a video on the history of Vegemite as well as how you eat it, I think it would be great to have those ads there for historical context. And it's all about the chemist who created Vegemite, and Fred Walker, who is the man who commissioned the chemist to make it. So it's on them as well. So it starts right back in 1923 and goes from there. Welcome back, Mikey Blazer. Mr. Russian. Hello, Mr. Russian. Granny's Corner. Hello. There's a few more people coming in. Hey, look, we've got to 59 seconds and... No, we haven't. What am I saying? See? No glasses. 59 minutes and 45 seconds. Sounds fascinating. It really was. I mean, I knew a little bit about the story of Vegemite, but when you really sort of dive into it, my God, it really is so interesting. And like, it was really pushed as a health food. Like, that was the thing that really helped it to take off in the end. 53 likes, do I? Oh, wow, I do too. That's awesome. I love that. I love food history. I love all history. Well, no, actually, I probably shouldn't say that, really. That's a very loud bird. That's a wattle bird. I can hear it, can't see it. I just love history. I love all things old, and like I've got those huge bellows on the other side of the house around there that we walked past before. Everyone teases me because they say that the more run down and rusty something is, the more I want it, because I love old things. I love history, the history of food, but also the history of just things, you know. When I look at the old bellows, I can imagine them being used, or I can even imagine the person who made them, you know. I find the story of old things so interesting, and where they came from and where they've been, and my old dining table that has like a round circle burnt into the surface of it, where somewhere in its last 100 years of life someone's clearly put a pot on it that was too hot. But that's all part of the history and the character of a piece. Trying to stream in a public place, yeah, I can well imagine. Oh, look, there's my bellows that I was telling you about. Aren't they awesome? It's amazing what you can pick up in garage sales. It was in the house, in the corner of the lounge room, but then we moved it out at Christmas to put the Christmas tree up, and they just never went back inside, so they're here. So we're talking about copyright claims, some of the music. Yeah, you got to be careful. What is that? What? That over here? This thing? What is that? Okay, so back in the day, when you had blacksmiths that used to make things, fire pokers and horseshoes and the carts for wheels, you know, the metal spokes for wheels on carts, horse carts. You would have a big bellow like this in the blacksmiths. An iron maker, yeah, sort of, yeah. Someone that a blacksmith does iron work, yes. So this is a blacksmiths do sound amazing, don't they? But yeah, that is some big bellows from an old blacksmith. Anyway, we've been going for over an hour. So, for the blacksmith forge, that's right. What we might do is we might wander back round to the front of the house. Look at the plants. See my bird's nest fern? See this bird's nest fern? See all that there? All that stuff in the middle, all the brown stuff. That is actually a bird's nest in my bird's nest fern. That there. Little fairy wrens are living in there. They've got a nest in there. Isn't it cute? So yes, I think what we'll do is we'll wander back around the front. These are my cows. Oh, the bird's nest. It is cute, isn't it? Just please ignore the weeds. Thank you, Mel. So yes, we'll wander back around the front, and I'll put my face back on camera for those who missed it before. And I think we'll say our goodbyes and continue on with our days. And some of you probably want to have dinner, and others of you will want to go to bed. Staghorn fern, yeah. Although, aren't the staghorn ferns the ones you hang up on the wall? I think they might be. Anyway, we are here. So if I press that one. Hello, there we are again. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in. YouTube is acting really strange today. Yeah, I know. It has its moments. Thank you so much, Sandra. I really appreciate you being here and being my mod and putting up people's links and yeah, it's fantastic. It made me feel better knowing you were there. Chris, thank you so much. The Silent Forgotten, check out the Silent Forgotten's channel. He's got some fantastic stuff. Good night, Midlife Power. I hope to see you on your live soon. Will you be on today, Midlife? Oh, the amazing M and G. Is it G? Oh, God, I can't read without my glasses. Mericha, bye. Bye. Bye, Conspiracy Queen. Bye, Mikey Blazer. Oh, how pleasant. There's a cow going to the toilet. You can probably hear that. Bye. Thank you, thank you. Amazing, simple family life. Bye. Thank you. I will. I'll have a great day. You all have a great day too. Mwah.